All right. Good evening, Rocket Soccer Confederation viewers. We are here today for All-Star Day, which I know is the moment you've all been waiting for. Here we're going to watch the cream of the crop from the Challenger, Minor, Major, and Premier Leagues face off in a huge test of talent and their team adaptability capabilities, because these people were thrown together at the kind of last minute, and we'll see how well they've gelled together as a team as they face off against their other conference rivals and the players they've been playing this whole Rocket Soccer season. We have with us on the stream D Sniper 26, our GM of the season this season, and Zero Therm as well, our runner-up, I guess, for GM of the season. They'll be coaching our all-star teams. So we'll start off with you, D Sniper. How do you think your teams look going into this all-star day?
Well, it looked pretty good. We picked them about 2 hours ago, so plenty of time to warm up. Nothing different from regular season, right? So exactly. I'm feeling confident.
All right, that sounds great. And Zero Therm, how did you prepare your teams for this very important match coming up?
Well, I mean, each of my teams has one of my players on it except for Premier, so I think they should be all right. I just let them get together after we drafted. They should be all warmed up, ready to go.
All right, I like the confidence here. Now, D Sniper, I want to ask you a couple questions here. We might have a lot of new people on the stream watching right now. What do you think being a GM is like, and what do you do on an everyday basis as being a GM of a team?
And overall, it's really fun. I keep close contact with captains that I assign early in the season, just to make sure teams are doing well and composition is looking good. Other than that, day to day, really just making sure my guys are available on game nights way ahead of time. That way we can find a sub if needed, and just remain positive throughout the season.
All right, I like that. I dig it. I've never been a GM myself, but I hear it's a pretty exciting job. It's definitely not for everybody, though. Zero, what would you say your biggest challenges have been being a GM this season?
Biggest challenges? Probably just keeping up with at least this season, it was probably keeping up with everyone's availability. Because sometimes people just have last-minute stuff come up. You got to try to find a sub. And if there's not a sub available, then you have to try to sub someone up from the lower league. It can be kind of a mess sometimes, but other than that, not too many complaints.
All right. Looks like we're waiting for a couple more people to join here, and then we'll go ahead and kick things off. Art, do you have any word from, looks like we're missing Connor. No, Connor's in here. Toasty Gloves and Cube. I'm going to screw that up a lot in this stream.
Yeah, it's Cube.
All right, Cube. I'll just come up with nicknames for everybody, and then I'll know how to pronounce it. All right.
Let's see. Are they coming in yet? We got still missing them.
That's fine. I see y'all in chat over there, Twitch chat. I see that, all those emotes and whatnot. I'm not up on the whole Twitch lingo here, but I like that. I like that. D Gallop for MVP. Contagious Tomfoolery is clearly voted for you, D Sniper, as the GM of the season here. You had D Gallop on your team, correct?
I did not have D Gallop. I think he was with Candy though. I had Jay Rampage, who was an all-star, but he couldn't make it tonight.
Dang. All right. I will fire my stats person, who is also me, and just try to stick to what I know, which is seeing what's in front of me. And what's in front of me is saying that we have everybody in the match. So let's go ahead and kick things off so I don't have to awkwardly talk to D Sniper and Zero Therm by myself.
Yeah, probably one of you guys. I have chat disabled, so one of you guys probably say join from spectate.
Zero's got it.
Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, so we have D Sniper's team in the blue and Zero Therm's team in the orange. Here comes the kickoff. It's going Blue's way, but D Gallup quickly follows it back up with a shot, which quickly gets cleared. Here we have Toasty Gloves coming in for the clear. Not too much excitement happening early. It's getting trapped on Blue's corner a little bit, but no real shot opportunities right now. Zero Therm's team definitely putting on some pressure here early, and then not so much as it gets cleared again. So D Sniper, what are you seeing so far right now? What do you think that your team needs to improve on right now to really come back here and slam this one home against Zero's team?
Hitting that pass play 2 seconds ago would have been nice, but that'll work though.
Speaking of pass plays, Oof has a very nice shot here. Open net, manages to beat out FaZe to the ball. Zero Therm, do you think your team can recover from this kind of damage early?
Yeah, I got my boy Taze in there. He's got this. It's only a 1-goal deficit. Oh, and there's Slayer.
Yeah, your boy Taze sets up Slayer perfectly with a nice kickoff. And Slayer managed to beat out Toasty Gloves in the one-on-one scenario. And now we're tied again. We'll see how the kickoff goes. Toasty Gloves versus Taze. Toasty Gloves wins it a little bit. D Gallup taking control of the ball, pinches it, sends it right back into Blue. Taze with the passes it up to D Gallup, who's going off the wall, trying to set up a perfect center here. Doesn't quite pull it off as Taze attempts to hit the ball as it crosses the net, but Blue's back on the offensive. Have a little bit of a worrying shot there. Always hate it when the ball's in front of your net, but demo coming out. I like to see that. Demos are a very integral part of Rocket League, almost more important than the ball, in my humble opinion. That brings up a bunch of different styles that different teams can play with. And some teams like to go for a lot of demos. Some teams like to go for a lot of pass plays. Some people rely on their solo capabilities. Zero Therm, what strategies do you think that you tell your teams to use when they're playing their games?
Well, I was about to say just my franchise in general, we're pretty sure we're notorious for being demo friendly. We like to demo a lot as Connor scores, puts D Sniper's team ahead. But yeah, we do like to demo a lot here.
Absolutely.
It's a legitimate strategy, one of the best ones.
All right, D Sniper, what about you? What strategies do you usually tell your team to go for? How do you think they like to play?
Usually just avoiding Zero's demos. Because all his teams do that. No, other than that, good pass plays and definitely huge on rotations. So very good.
There's a great pass
rotations
by
across the board.
Toasty Gloves.
Absolutely great pass. Cube just coming right back in and able to hit the ball right as it passes the crossbar. Toasty Gloves putting a nice weak shot, hoping he can get the second touch on it, block the clear, which he does, keeping the ball solidly in the orange half. Just barely get past half court there, and Blue still has control of it. They seem to be able to maintain pressure here. They're not getting too many shots towards the goal. They're definitely able to. Never mind. Every time I start saying something, it just gets screwed up. So I'm just gonna try to help him out here with the Caster's Curse and talk about how Blue's about to score an amazing shot right here. All right, so D Sniper, as a GM, you had quite a bit of success. Some would say almost a surprising amount of success here in your first season. What do you think the secret to that was?
Well, mainly I used a bit of free agents to look for guys that could help out teams that might have been struggling. Early on, I traded away my first overall pick to get 3 players, and that helped a lot. Just trying to build a balanced team across the board.
All right. Free agent pool definitely can be a huge factor, especially if you have people leaving in the middle of the season, which tends to unfortunately happen if real world commitments get in the way of Rocket League. I hate it when that happens. Do you have any advice for new GMs coming into the season, or players who are potentially looking to try and be a GM?
Sure. Take it week by week. Don't rush it, and definitely talk to GMs that have done it before. They're super helpful. Regardless of being your competitor, they'll definitely help you out to have success and have fun.
All
A
right.
close match here, going 3-2, minute left.
Absolutely. We've been talking a little bit more about RSC stuff and almost neglected the very good game that's developing here. Blue just missing a shot off the post here, still has a chance to score. Now Orange clearing, back on the attack. Orange really needs a goal here to try and force an overtime. They can play into the 0 seconds, but that's obviously not their first choice here. Slayer rocking the Merc. Definitely not the most well-known competitive car, but he's certainly playing it well here tonight, and he played well enough to get into the All-Star game. Is the Merc his usual choice of car? Anyone
I
know
have to
that?
ask CD, but I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure he's a
Yeah,
Merc
I'm
man.
pretty sure he plays Merc.
Certainly remarkable. Coming in here, Blue has a chance
Oh,
to
what a
smash,
shot.
and they do. Toasty Gloves with the hit off the corner and just passes it right to himself. Cube was there for the shot, but Toasty Gloves said, I don't need any help with this one. And all but seals it for Blue, the Snipers team here in the Challenger All-Star game.
Slayer with the consolation last second goal.
Gotta get that hat trick.
Yep, that'll definitely help them with their momentum going into the next game. So we'll see. Zero, what do you think of how that game went, and what would you tell your team here to do differently approaching this next match?
It didn't go too poorly. I would definitely say that they need to communicate a little bit more. They had a few double commits mixed in there. So they can just get the communication going better. I think we can take the next 2 games.
Absolutely. Double commits definitely the bane of everyone's existence here in Rocket League, along with poor communication. Probably the 2 biggest causes of goals being scored, and of course goals being scored against you is the #1 cause of losing matches in Rocket League.
Yeah, more points wins. That's how it works.
All right, jumping back into game 2 here. We'll see if the Snipers team can continue their momentum, or if Zero Therm's team can build off of that last goal that they scored at 0 seconds. Blue coming out early with the kickoff and the initial attack. Definitely putting some pressure on here. They're not really shooting for the goal just yet, but they're forcing Orange to make some saves or clears that they might not want to make originally, and it definitely pulls them out of position, giving them more options. Close shot there from D. Gallup, ends up just glancing off the post.
We've got a bit of a breakaway here from Blue.
Absolutely. A good save from Slayer, able to knock it away and buy time for his teammates to get back in position. But Blue keeps pounding these shots here, at least forcing Orange to come out of the goal, make the clears, and then hit it right to the next Blue guy who's waiting to take control of the ball here. So I like the pressure that Blue's putting on here at the beginning of this game. Toasty Gloves with the clear coming out. Hits it right towards the goal and draws out a double commit from Orange. No Blue player there to take advantage of it right now. And Blue playing the ball a little bit dangerously here in front of their net. Slayer trying to tap it over to D. Gallup. D. Gallup must not have had ball cam on for that one, as he wasn't able to turn around in time to get back to it. Now Orange right now is playing some really big rotations. I think it's hurting them some in their gameplay. Every time one of them wins a 50-50 or sets up a good challenge, they're not quite there to follow up on it. And I'd really like to see them play a little bit more aggressively and a little bit faster here if they have a chance of coming back.
It's a great shot by Q. Quite the angle on that one.
Absolutely. Very good angle. Q. Neutral kickoff here. Ends up getting Blue taking control of it. Almost a shot. But not much happening there as D. Gallup clears it. And both Q and Connor up in the air to go for it. Leaves the goal somewhat open. Taze bounces one off the crossbar. And Toasty Gloves are going to drive it into the corner off the wall and try and clear it. D. Gallup trying to take control of it, but Cube taking it off the hood of his car, and now Connor's up for the shot, bouncing off the crossbar, and Toasty Gloves just barely misses the ball and gets beat out by Taze.
What a passing play.
Oh, what a pass play. Let's go, boys.
Excellent passing play from Taze right to Slayer 666. That's just so hard to defend right there. Connor stuck in the back post of net. He was in good position to make the save, but with Slayer already up in the air going for that pass, he just had no chance to actually save that. Oh, and a fake kickoff here from Zero's team. Definitely something we haven't seen yet this game. Zero, is that something you strategize with your team about before this game?
Hey, we might have a few tricks up our sleeve. Can't reveal our secrets, though.
Well, that was actually going to be my next question, is what other tricks do you have up your sleeve? But that
I
definitely,
guess you'll just have to find out.
we certainly will. That definitely sparks the conversation on the importance of kickoffs here in the game of Rocket League. Zero, what are your thoughts on kickoffs, and what type of kickoff do you normally prefer? Oh,
that was a nasty one.
Connor with the sick double touch here. Hits it towards the goal. Slayer just bounces it off the post, and Connor's there again for the second touch to knock it in. And we have yet another one of these kickoffs that we were just talking about. So Zero, where do you tend to normally like your guys to put their kickoffs? Do you like to send it back to a guy waiting in the wing, send it up sideways to a guy on the wall, or do you just like to just win the kickoff and immediately go on the offensive right towards the enemy's goal?
Yep, so for those who don't know, I played on the Leviathans in my franchise as we tie the game up here. But usually we put it with the diagonal kickoff, so we just put it behind the person who's kicking off to have one of our team members pick it up and bring it up the field. But if we're not doing that, we just try to win the kickoff.
All right. How about you, D-Sniper? Do you have a preferred kickoff strategy here?
All of our guys on our team kind of had a different one, but me personally, I go to win it. Comes from playing ones a little bit too much.
Yeah, that ones will get you. Been trying to play ones a little bit more, but you know how it is. It can get a little frustrating when your teammate doesn't help you out too much.
Almost a goal by Connor.
Yep, and Tays, a good dunk here, manages to send it all the way back to the blue corner, forcing a rather hard clear here by Connor, but he's able to get it out and bounce it over the back line of orange. Slayer coming in to make a pretty good save here and put it back in his corner, safely out of reach of blue. Double commit
whiff
here,
in the
and
corner.
a double whiff. Game's tied here with blue solidly on the offensive. They're trying to make the most of this opportunity here as they go. Tays saving that ball, taking it out of blue's reach to force overtime. Ooh, Tays not only wins the kickoff, but gets behind the ball to try and dribble it at the net. Gets a challenge, and it gets knocked away before he can do anything with it. And blue now back on the offensive. Slayer attempts to play it slow in the corner, and it gets dunked. T. Gallup's there to knock the ball back to the center of the court. Toasty Gloves trying off the backboard. Not much happening. Connor's the only one back. Try and save it, and
Tays puts it in.
Ball gets past Connor. Tays is there. T. Gallup bouncing it right off the backboard. Toasty Gloves driving by and almost able to stop that, but Zero Therm's team taking game 2, which brings us to a game 3 here. Definitely could be looking at a reverse sweep here in this best of 3 series.
It's just 3 games, actually, not best of 3.
Even better. Guaranteed 3 games here.
Guaranteed 3 games every league. Yep.
All right. Looking at the pings here for these players, it appears that Connor and Toasty Gloves they're a little bit on the West Coast over here. D Sniper, what do you think about the East Coast versus West Coast here in Rocket League? Do you think that oh shoot, I just joined. Never mind. All right. I don't do this very often in case you couldn't tell, but D Sniper, what do you think of the East Coast versus West Coast and how some people have to play on servers that might not be optimal for them?
Well, it is unfortunate, but I know that a lot of the rumors are that West Coast servers are terrible even for West players, so hopefully before too long they end up having central servers. I know it's a plan for the summer potentially, so that would be great.
It definitely would. And what about East Coast versus West Coast in general?
West Coast, West Coast.
East Coast, Beast Coast, let's be honest here.
Central is the best. I don't have a rhyme for that.
All right,
Connor with
blue
a
on
shot.
the attack.
What a
and
shot.
Connor manages to flick a shot right into the top corner, near top corner too. There was a man right in goal ready to block that, and he managed to get it above him enough that he just can't react in time. Good shot by ones here as D Sniper's team takes an early lead in game 3. Oh, passing play almost works out. D Gallup there, the quick save. A little bit of double commit as they're trying to clear the ball, and blue gets yet another attack. Tays coming in now with the clear. And not much happening so far, just a little bit of ping pong back and forth. Blue hits it to orange, hits it to blue. And Slayer 666 tosses one up for his teammates.
Dangerous spot. What? Cube with the great save.
Very good save by Cube. Toasty Gloves doing the whole no boost clear thing and gets demoed by D Gallup, who takes him out of the equation completely.
Living up to the Zero team stereotype. And there's the tie.
And there is the tie. Slayer drops it off the ceiling back to D Gallup, who manages to beat out any of the blue defenders, drop it right in the net. Beautiful play by blue there. Good coordination. Tays with very little boost trying to follow the kickoff. DeGallo playing aggressive, pushing up as the third man. Might come back to bite him here as Blue plays it into the corner.
Toasty with the pass.
Connor's up. Can't quite get the angle as DeGallo clears it away. Toasty Glove hits it right to Slayer 666. And the ball is now headed back towards the blue goal before Toasty Gloves clears it again. DeGallo going for the shot, but it missed. It didn't have any teammates there to follow it up either, as they were both back getting some boost.
Slayer with the shot. Cube with the save.
Absolutely. Tays was just there ready for the rebound too if Blue hadn't gotten to it. Yeah, and for those of you wondering over in chat, this is the Challenger All-Star Game. We're going to go here in order from Challenger to Minor, then to Major, and then wrapping up tonight will be our Premier All-Stars. Blue playing it off the wall. Connor passing to himself and scoring over Orange. Excellent play there, solo play. So, speaking of solo play, D-Sniper, how important would you rate solo play skills in the scheme of Rocket League?
It's definitely helpful, even in threes. We had quite a few guys that can, if you can pull anybody out of net, that's where it's definitely helpful. Get a flick over the opponent or have something ready for somebody off the backboard. It's a great skill to have.
Absolutely. Teamwork, though, an equally important skill here. As Oof tries to get the shot clear, I should say.
Slayer with the tying goal.
Slayer manages to tie it up again. There's a slight double commit on Orange part, but as I always say, it is not a double commit if it goes in. And they won't get punished for it here. Quick shot on return from Toasty Gloves and Connor as they go on the attack. Cube not quite able to get to the ball in time. But Toasty Gloves is going to try to follow it up again with that pseudo air dribble.
Cube just got dunked by Taze.
And the own goal.
He's not quite going to be able to save that.
I'm pretty sure that was an own goal. Yeah, that was the last time Taze touched it right there.
Looked like he was trying to just barely clear it and beat Taze out to the ball, but not quite able to get there in time.
Yeah, he basically zoned Connor out. He couldn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, there's always that awkward moment when you're side by side with another Rocket League car. What would be your opinion, Zero, on rule number 1, where if you're nose to nose with another car in Rocket League, you're not allowed to move?
I mean, it doesn't happen very often, but when it does happen, you definitely should stay locked with that player until a goal is scored or someone gets dim on something like that.
Absolutely.
Just Scout's honor, you know?
Do you have any special call-outs? Do you normally call for help if you're engaged in a rule number 1 scenario?
Nope,
after someone to come bump the other guy?
Nope, I just tell my teammates to have fun with the 2v2.
What about you, D-Sniper? Do you like to wait it out or ask for some help?
Oh yeah, they can go nuts on 2v2. It's fine with me.
There it is.
There it is. Zero takes the series. 2-1.
Yep, Zero Sturm's team wrapping it up here. Good number of shots here from both teams. D-Sniper's team not really playing to the assist category here, preferring the solo plays, but definitely a well-played game from both teams, and we could definitely see why these guys were the All-Stars. This was the Challenger League. It's the lowest of the 4 RSC leagues, but these players certainly prove that just because they're in the Challenger division doesn't mean that they're they can be counted out. They played a phenomenal game.
We'll just take a short break as we change over to the minor team.
And we're off again. Thank you for sticking with us through the technical difficulties here as the minor All-Star Day commences. Rumble here on Zero Therm's team off to an early start, trying to drive it right in front of the goal. Gets denied by Blue. Huggy now playing it off the corner towards the orange goal, gets cleared off the backboard by Ahmedabad. And Huggy's trying again for the center, keeps getting stuffed by Orange. Definitely seeing the difference in game pace here between the Challenger and the minor leagues. The ball is ping-ponging back and forth a lot faster than it was just moments ago in the last game. Orange clearing it yet again with a nice redirect from Rumble, just bumping it towards the goal, but gets saved by Rayum Whisperwind. Hi Grafiki, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Playing it back off and playing it to Rayum. Trying to center it in here, but Orange defense is looking pretty solid here. They're doing very good on their rotations and not double committing when they're going for each of these clears here. Always keeping someone in reserve to save the next shot coming up. Looking like a pretty defensive game so far. Each team's playing cautiously, not wanting to give up the first goal of the match here. But Blue comes out with the shot. Huggy actually got a pool shot off of that, so we'll watch closely and see what sparked that. Looks like it just
forced it right between them.
Forced it right between the orange guy trying to clear that.
I think my team has gone down 1-0 in every game.
I believe that is true.
All
You're just
right,
feeling out the opponent, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, some people just play better under pressure, but some people just, like Rafiki, going out aggressive, really strong, and it's paying off for him here. He was able to take the kickoff all the way back to the orange goal before they had time to react and reset.
It's a good shot by Ahmedabad.
Good shot. Huggy barely able to get to that in time to knock it away, but Blue's able to clear it out, protecting their goal from the attack. Another booming shot here with Blue.
Oh, what a save.
With Graphic and Rayum both able to get back in time to block that.
Blue's
Seeing a lot of shots here from Orange trying to get through, but Blue's defense just is looking really solid right now.
Yeah, Blue's playing
breakaway.
some good defense.
Ooh. Missed clear by Rayum and
What a
shot
save by Huggy. Thought that was a goal for sure.
almost sets up a goal. A nice combo play there as Huggy dribbles it over and lets him take it off his car hood. But Orange is there for the block. Rumble playing it off the backboard, trying to drop it down, but ends up not having to as
Huggy gets an own goal.
That was Huggy.
Yeah.
That's looked bad for him as he tries to play it to the corner, ends up just barely missing the ball.
He's just trying to keep it a close game is all. Typical Huggy things.
He's too nice.
He definitely is nice. Huggy can often be found playing some in-house six-mans just for fun. Not even with people who are on his own team a lot of the times. Just loves to play the game, loves to play it with other people, and he's always around if you need a teammate to play with.
That's a good shot from Wizard.
Cross, a great pass from Ahmedabad. Hits it right over Huggy, and Rayum sitting back in third man, just not quite able to get to that ball. Wizard coming out early with another shot, but a double commit.
Oh,
Rumble
wide
and
open net.
Ahmedabad just leaves the open net for Rafiki to score on.
It's a great shot. Quite the air roll. Perfect placement.
It is. Definitely illustrates the importance of car control and being able to hit it with the part of the car that you want to hit it. Because if he had gotten that with a different part of the car, then it would have given time for Rumble and Ahmedabad to recover and come back and save that. So if you're looking to get better and play faster, highly recommend going into some redirect trainings and practicing hitting the ball as hard as possible with different parts of your car. Those weird shots will come in handy later. Rafiki with a nice fast aerial to clear it out. Ahmedabad from half court forcing it back in, and then going straight for the demo, but the ball's already on his side of the court now.
Wizard, a good clear right into the corner.
Absolutely, exactly where you want to put those when the ball's against you. Wizard is playing without a little boost here. He's going to break off his attack and instead go for boost. Ahmedabad hitting a pass to Wizard, and can it go back to Ahmedabad for the shot? No, but Wizard's going to take it and just barely miss the post here. Rumble's going to demo Ray him in the corner, give him a momentary power play. Huggy's going to try and shoot it in here to seal it. Again, this looks awfully familiar here. I believe this happened in the first game of the Challenger.
If this goes like the Challenger game one, we'll get a 0-second goal.
All right. The 0-second goal here. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for Zero Therm's team.
It's up.
And it's a good pass up to Wizard. Oh, he gets stuck. Can they keep it up?
Oh, it's still up.
And with the demo too.
Oh, Rumble with the whiff.
It was close. Ball touches the ground. Definitely a good game here. We'll see if Zero Therm's team can play from behind again here. Zero Therm, are you seeing anything your team needs to work on here as we go? Anything?
Definitely the double commits again. There's that one goal where Graphic got the long goal from Rumble and Ahmad double committing. So it's just communication. They haven't played with each other very much, so it'll get better. We got the next 2 games again.
All right. There you heard it straight from the coach of the Orange All-Star team.
And we do have subs coming in.
We have subs coming in from both teams, it looks like.
Angebro is going to replace Graphic, and Murloc will be replacing Rumble.
Other way around.
Oh, other way around. Damn it.
All right, the teams have joined back in, and we're ready to kick off game 2 here. Zero Therm already promising that his team's going to come out and take this next game by storm. Wizard coming out with the shot. It's off the post, and Murloc is
what an own.
And yet another own goal here coming out from Blue.
Is this something your team has practiced, Sniper?
Yeah, like I said, you gotta keep the game close so we can win in the end. It's fine. We'll be all right.
All right. D-Sniper saying that his team can win even with self-imposed handicap here. Ahmedabad going for a backboard double touch, almost getting the shot here. Gets cleared away, but Ange grows back to try and play it back out of his own corner. Ahmedabad winning the 50-50, and Wizard centering the ball almost. Ooh, man.
What a save by Wizard.
Almost knocking it back into their own goal, saying, you don't just own the own goal game. We'll give you a run for your money as well. Shot here from Ahmedabad all the way across the court is easily saved by Murloc. Ahmedabad missing the shot, but ends up just going for the bump to defensively prevent Blue from scoring. Andro now off the wall with a hard shot that he ends up missing. And that centers it for a dangerous pass there. A good clear into the corner by Orange.
Andro with a slow dribble.
Absolutely. Batmobile making it super easy to dribble that back out with its pancake shape. Huggy's up, but it looks like he took a bad angle on that. Rayham's back behind him to get the save. Huggy now playing it off the wall, bounces it over the net here. Murlock's on the other side to try and set up another shot here. Rayham seems like they're just passing it back and forth over the net here. Ends up crossing it in front of the net, but Blue just not quite in there in position to get that shot off. Ahmedabad up, wins the 50-50.
Oh, this is a dangerous spot.
Definitely a dangerous spot, especially with Blue back on their heels, trying to get back into the net to defend. Andro crossing it over to Ahmedabad, who tips it up over him and just barely tips it over him. Sets up what could have been a nice shot if someone was there. Now Huggy and Rayham both here to push the shot. Ahmedabad demos Rayham. Huggy's there to try and continue to play it.
There's a pass play.
Pass play from Wizard to Angro. Double commit here, and Huggy just couldn't make it back in time to save it. All right, Zero, it looks like your predictions came true so far. D-Sniper, what do you think your team needs to adjust to make sure that the reverse sweep doesn't happen again like it did in Challenger?
Just quit double committing. It's about the only thing I see right now, doing it constantly.
Double commits get you every time. Wizard here has a guy up on the backboard to try and pass it to. Ahmedabad tries for a pretty crazy angle.
That would have been crazy.
Wizard deciding to play it a little slower here as he takes a slow touch and puts the ball on the ground. Ahmedabad passing it center, and Rayham clears it pretty easily here. Rayham following up again, and Ahmedabad hitting it right back. Murlock almost sneaks one in here by winning a challenge there on the ball. Wizard comes off the wall to make a really amazing challenge, prevent the shot or pass going in front of their goal. One thing it does look like this series is that it looks like Orange is going out a lot faster, especially for their aerials. They seem to be hesitating less and just going for the aerial as soon as they can, which has ended up paying off for them as they beat out Blue to the ball. Ahmedabad up for a dribble, trying to dribble a pass.
What a double touch. Oh.
Double touches it down into the net before anyone else can react.
Poor Huggy.
Poor Huggy. And that makes it 0-3 in favor of Zero's team. They're definitely making the case for a game 3 here. Rayham trying to add a consolation goal here, but it gets cleared away by Ahmedabad. Wizards playing it slow in the corner, trying to get past. He's got 3 guys there. They're all set up in their defense. And pass out from the corner straight to Angro. He beats out Blue to get that shot off into the net.
I mean, I'm not implying anything here, but this lineup's looking a lot better than it did with Rumble.
Oh, ouch.
Ooh. Wow.
Shots fired.
Beware of bus. Someone just got hit by it. Rayham saving a pretty good shot there. It went straight to the top corner. Able to knock it away in time. And Murlock taking it down the court, looking for a touch over to Rayham, who backflips instead of jumping and just barely misses that shot. Still a promising shot here. Wizards able to get back in there and save it. Now Angro trying to take it out with the clear. Ahmedabad
Sniper could get this his team get this last second goal. It would be good for the next game, momentum-wise.
Absolutely. Momentum, such an intangible thing that's very crucial here. Ball
Almost
just
had it.
barely hit the ground before the goal, but there was an open net there waiting for the shot. A couple more subs here as the team shuffle around. Coming out here for the game 3 here. Again, series tied at 1-1, following the same script that the Challenger All-Star games had. We'll see if Zero Therm's team can pull it out here, if D Sniper's blue team's going to avoid the reverse sweep here.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being even going into the major All-Star.
Yeah, that certainly would be a good situation for you to be in, D Sniper. There's way too much dead time right here. I'm having trouble talking too much. All right, back to the next game. If we can get these guys to go ahead and join in. And we'll kick this next one off here. D Sniper's team hoping to come back in here and tie the series back 1-1.
Win at 2-1.
Oh my
God.
Again.
It's just double touch master.
Ahmedabad. If I were blue, I'd be really worried now seeing Ahmedabad going up for a shot. Definitely going to want a player on the backboard now to interrupt those before he can double touch them back into the net. All right, Murlock here with a open net. Sends it off the backboard, but not really anyone else there to take the shot. Rayham now manages to hit it back, and Graphic beating out Rumble there.
So, Zero, do you think you're going to win with Rumble?
I mean, if Ahmad keeps hitting shots like that, I think we got it in the bag.
All right. Blue on the offensive again here. Murlock hitting a shot off that Rumble manages to pop up. Ahmedabad coming in for the clear. Graphic taking it back towards their goal. Hansbrough tries dribbling it out. Ends up getting stuffed by Murlock. Rayham off the backboard here. And Ahmedabad's up there on the backboard to clear it. Rayham pushes out and manages to clear it before any of the orange players can get to it. Murlock on a breakaway here passes it to Graphic, who's almost able to beat out Ahmedabad for the clear. Ahmedabad playing a little slow here, maybe throwing in a fake or two. Tries for a flick and just barely misses it. Hansbrough in the corner to Ahmedabad. Passes it over to Rumble, and there's Rumble with the shot.
There we go.
It was a good 30 seconds of just constant pressure.
It was, and Rumble coming in for the shot there to save it. I can't promise he was listening to the stream, but he might have heard you, Zero, talking about trading him. All right, now Blue looking to come back on the offensive here. Murlock's up for a shot, but Hansbrough's going to beat him out to the ball. Rumble looking for a chance for a breakaway, not able to find Ahmedabad up on the sidewall, and Blue's going to clear it away again. Odd touch there from Rayham. Sets up a potential shooting opportunity, but nothing came of it. And now Blue's back yet again to try and shoot again on Orange's net. Ball's going into the blue corner here. Rayam puts it back center for Murlock. Can go for a shot.
Oh, what a passing play.
Back to Murlock and
What a play.
sneaks it by Orange goalie. What a play there from Blue, involving all three of their team in that shot. All right. Blue coming out strong again, looking to mount a comeback here as they throw one towards the orange net. Andrew manages to tip it off the backboard. Rayam's going to try to play it to the side and center it again, but misses the touch, and it gets cleared by Andrew. Andrew passing middle to Rumble. Rumble gets a very soft redirect there that's saved by Rayam. Bad passing back to Rumble now. Rumble in a bad position, not able to get too much power behind it. And Rayam's going to clear it somewhat. Some really soft touches here by Blue, keeping the ball solidly into Orange control. Orange able to put a lot of pressure here on there, prevent the ball from getting cleared back to their side.
Ball's just kind of sitting there. No one's going for it.
Yeah. Orange breaks back to go for boost after their solid offensive run, leaving the ball in Blue's control as they're going to press the attack now. They've got 1:15 left, and they're looking to score here so they don't have to play into the 0-second time to try and tie it.
Oh no.
There it is.
The whiff by, I think it was Rumble with the whiff there. Yeah.
Yep.
Rumble coming off the wall, just barely missing it. Bad couldn't quite beat Rayam to that ball. He puts it into the net. And we have a tie game, 2-2 with 1 minute and 7 seconds to go. Orange trying to play it off the wall. Rayam hits a hard clear back to Orange's side. Rumble's able to put it off to the side, but ends up centering it. Gets played back away. Bad going for a backward touch again. Graphic able to interrupt it before Bad gets his third double touch of the game. Bad playing slow now, gets challenged by Rayam. Rayam's going to go for a shot off the wall here, ends up missing. Rumble able to pass it over to Bad before Graphic can challenge it. Cross.
Oh, what a save.
And saved by Rayam. Just ended up being in the right place at the right time. Backboard shot.
It's in another dangerous spot.
Trying to beat Bad and not quite able to pull that one off.
There's the breakaway.
There. Graphic with the breakaway. Rayam going for a demo. Almost gets it. But the ball hits the ground and we're going to overtime. Blue playing it out slowly here, getting past the Orange challengers. Graphic passes to Murlock. Murlock just gets beaten out by Bad. Rayam now trying to dribble it out of the his half. Tries to follow his air dribble. Rumble's there. And Orange pressure, keeping it in the Blue half, giving them more opportunities and forcing Blue to make some saves that they might not want to make. Hit the ball where they don't want to clear it to.
Graphic with a good clear.
And Rumble trying to play it off the corner. Murlock gets a soft touch off the underside of his car. Ends up getting cleared away. Bad with a possible shot. Ends up passing it off the post to Angebro, who scores the game-winning overtime shot.
There
So far,
it is.
script has stayed the same for both leagues, Challenger and Minor.
All right.
All right, time to go to work.
Yeah, all right.
I'll see you guys from here in a minute.
All right. So D Sniper, two series to 0 right now. What would you say to your major and premier teams coming up here?
D-Sniper left because he's playing in Major.
He's playing in Major. Yeah.
Oh, even better.
So Zero
he's
here
gonna
can talk about
Clay
all
do the
his
talking here.
winning teams.
Yeah, I'm proud of my guys so far. Playing pretty well, except for the first games, but who needs first games anyways?
All right. We have a question in chat here. Zerotherm, are you purposely telling your teams to lose one game to lull the other team into a false sense of security?
I mean, I told you I had some other tricks up my sleeve, so.
That he did. Zerotherm neither confirming nor denying that statement, but the results are certainly speaking for themselves.
Up 2 games with 2 series to go. I think we can close it out.
Absolutely. All right. And D Sniper himself, as we said, playing in this next match. I know he's going to be giving a huge pep talk to his team here, and I would expect them to come out swinging in this first game.
Yep. We're just going to take a short break as we get the majors in.
All right, welcome back. Here we have our major teams set up and ready to play. D Sniper joining his own team on the blue to go ahead and show them how it's done. Try and prevent Zerotherm from sweeping the All-Star games here. And we're off. Blue trying to take control of kickoff. Orange coming out with a quick first attack here.
There it is.
Pass off the wall by Prime. Coming to Melted. That wasn't even close to the wall. I don't know why I said that.
It's a great passing
It was
play.
a pass.
Shot. And that puts Zero Therm's team up 1-0 with 7 seconds in. Melted almost coming in with another goal too.
The first game, one of my teams didn't start down, and now we're up 2-0.
That is, wow.
This could be a bad sign though, because then you lose the next 2 games.
Do you think D-Sniper is now using your own strategy of dropping the first game against you here?
Oh no.
It's possibly a possibility. He was definitely listening into your secret strategies as he was helping us with the stream earlier. He might be bringing your tricks over to the blue side field.
I may have revealed too much.
Yeah, orange right now holding
there's
the
a shot.
bending.
What a save.
Blue offensive here. Mako just barely wide. And Ames now trying to cross it in front of the net, but no challenge from Mako. He's going to wait for orange to clear it back to him and then try to pass it from the corner center. D-Sniper.
Wide open net.
Almost leave a net wide open. Oh, such a close shot. A good look there from blue. They fend off a quick orange pass and are back on the offensive again.
Ames with a great shot.
Mako drops it down to him beautifully. Yeah, Prine catching a little bit of the lip of the goal there. That's personally my least favorite part of the Rocket League pitch. Blue trying a shot here. Mako hits it back into the blue corner. Prine and D-Sniper playing it in the corner. Melted comes in to challenge. And now is again going for some sort of pass here. Orange keeping pressure on the ball here. D-Sniper unable to get the clear there. Orange keeping up the pressure, keeping the challenges there, and Prine gets a pretty soft touch there. That's saved away. Orange playing it backwards and comes back and bites him.
Fortunate back pass and a whiff.
A good pass by Melted, just to the wrong team.
Absolutely, those team colors do tend to matter at times. On the bright side, we have not seen an own goal this game, so I suppose they are doing better than Challenger and the minor team so far. D-Sniper coming out with a demo on Melted. Could be a sign that this game's going to get a little more physical here. D-Sniper passing it up to Mako. Mako puts a good center in there, and Ames is able to get it by not one, but 2 orange defenders.
Alright.
Was just in a little bit of a rough spot.
Yeah, my boys are back on track of losing the first game and then winning the next 2. It's all good.
You sent them a couple text messages?
If I had to make sure they got the memo.
Alright. Ooh, a nice pass to D-Sniper on the wall, but Melt is there to take it. Gets challenged by Mako, who's now playing it in the corner. Center it to Aim, gets challenged. D-Sniper now tapping it towards an open net, but Prine's able to come back and knock it away. Melted there to take the clear, drops it down, tries to pass it to Nags, who's not quite able to get there, and then aims to D-Sniper for this goal again.
They had all the time in the world here to make this passing play.
Yeah, this score looks pretty familiar for game 1.
That it does, although there's a little bit more time on the clock now than there has been in the past. Nags winning a 50-50 there. Melt is going to challenge D-Sniper, end up getting past it. Both Prine and Ames missing the ball here, and Mako's able to come in and clear it before Prine can get turned back around to hit the ball. Ames playing it up the wall, gets interrupted by Prine and Melted. Mako clears it back out, and Ames bumps it over Nags' head and heads straight towards the goal. Little combo pinch there from Melted and Prine, able to try to clear it out, but it gets sent back yet again to the orange goal.
Snipe up the wall. See what he does with this. Nothing.
Just barely, not enough boost there to follow up that shot. Zero, what's your opinion so far on D Sniper's play here? Do you think he plays as good as he GMs?
Probably not as good as he GMs because he did get the GM of the season. But he's definitely a solid player. He was on my team last season.
Ooh.
If you didn't know that, so and he left me and became a GM.
Wow. All right, so the script of the RSC All-Star game taking a traitorous turn here as D Sniper Brutus stabs the knife into the back of Zero Therm Julius Caesar. D Sniper trying to follow up a shot there. Gets played away by Nags with the amazing save. And Prine going for a ceiling shot here. Unable to connect. Now D Sniper is trying to play it off the backboard again, but no one's there for the hard shot. D Sniper and Ames getting tangled up as D Sniper goes back to his side to get boost. Mako playing it really slow in the corner, ends up getting demoed for his troubles. And Ames popping up a slow shot here. D Sniper manages to knock it off the backboard, but no shot there from Blue. Mako now playing it off the clear and able to dribble it past, pops it back up and able to get there before any of the orange team can get back.
Well, this game started off interesting with a 2-goal lead for Zero's team, and now it's 6-2. I guess they got the message.
I think they did here. Let's see if they can try and get one for the road here to keep them up and their momentum going for the next game, but it looks like Blue's going to play it down into the middle of the court, and that'll be it for game one. Game one, as per the script, goes to D Sniper.
Heading into the next game, we should see one sub for my team, but D Sniper's team does not have a sub.
All right. D Sniper's team being forced to play with their same starting lineup all 3 games. Fatigue could be an issue here. I don't know how in shape their players are and how much training they put in over the course of this season.
Yeah, my second player, who is an all-star, couldn't make it tonight, so they don't have a sub. Creature couldn't make it.
Creature is on D Sniper's team here, you say?
No, he's on my team in RSC, but he would have been on D Sniper's team if he could make the all-star game, but he couldn't.
It's a bit confusing.
Yeah.
All right, yet another traitor story. I see this is the storyline of All-Star Day.
So who is switching out? Who is
Slurpee subbed in for Nags.
Slurpee subbed. All right. Let's see how the game goes this time. If it follows the script.
Let's see if the changing lineup takes Blue off guard here. Looks like D Sniper's going to clear it up. He has a guy to pass it to, manages to get it off the backboard, but Prine's there to interrupt the pass. Ames centers it with, again, no one there for the pass. And Melted's going to play it off and get demoed while doing it. Ames going to play it in front of his net, takes it slow because there's no one challenging it. Flicks it over one, and another's there to hit it again. D Sniper with a pass. Ames trying to get a little touch in there to mess up the goalie, but unable to do so. And now Orange is playing it off their backboard, going for a clear. D Sniper interrupts it yet again. And then looks like he goes for a little bit of a bump there. Don't know if it was intentional or not, but Definitely playing a little bit physical here. Melted popping it back up, and Slurpee just barely gets beat out to that ball. Prine turns around and goes for the shot. Demo here from Slurpee. And Melted plays it off the wall around the corner, trying to get another pass in front of the goal. All right, ball gets cleared all the way back to Orange. And Melted puts it right back into Blue's corner again. Oh, wins the 50-50 with the ball dropping right in front of their goal. Gets cleared out by Mako. Ames is now going to play it off
What
the
a
corner.
pass, what a shot.
Pass it right to D-Sniper. D-Sniper goes up 1-0 here. Zero Therm's team looking a little bit slower than D-Sniper and his squad here. In contrast to Zero Therm's previous second games for the rest of his teams. So Zero, what do you think your team needs to change here? What advice would you give them if you could talk to them right now?
They just gotta start being a lot faster to the ball. They're getting beat to almost every challenge. And then also rotate better. Just double commits as always.
As always, speed, such a huge factor here in Rocket League. Melt is going to play it out slower to try and clear it out. Gets a little bit of help from Slurpee to get it all the way to the blue backboard. Triple touch there from Slurpee as he tries to knock it towards their goal. Almost succeeds.
Yeah, that was almost an insane shot.
Oh,
There's a good one.
Melted gets a power shot on it, hitting the ball right after it bounces to nail it right into the outside corner, far post, unable to be saved. And that ties our game up at 1-1 with just about half of our game remaining. Neutral kickoff ends up going Blue's way, and Ames able to take the ball off the pass off the backboard. All right. Another pretty neutral kickoff here. Melted able to pass it over to Slurpee.
What a
Slurpee
touch.
gets just enough of a touch on it to make sure it still goes in, but far
Two
enough
kickoff
away
goals
from
right in a
the
row
goalie.
here. I don't even think he changed the direction of the ball. He just
Yeah.
stole that. He stole that
He hit it
goal.
with his wheels. Goal secured.
Absolutely. Slurpee trying to challenge this shot again. Overruns a little. Melted, hits a shot, gets popped up, and not quite there to follow it through. D-Sniper now dropping the ball slowly into the orange corner, and Blue's able to play across off the wall into the center of the field here. D-Sniper getting another hard shot here. Melted, unable to get the clear as Mako challenges and goes again for the shot.
A bunch of whiffs in a row there.
Bunch of whiffs here. Orange going for the two-man clear technique. Doesn't seem to help him too much.
Demo on the goalie,
Demo
but it didn't really help out.
Yeah, good demo in net here, and it looks like another demo. Blue definitely coming out swinging here right now. Slurpee finally gets a nice long clear from his backboard, ends up going to Prine. Prine's able to put it in. Good play on there, good counterattack. Slurpee's long clear really made that possible. Able to get the ball back towards the blue net before D-Sniper could get back.
Yeah,
really
good
think-
positioning from Prine.
Yeah, I think Sniper's team with the demos put themselves out of position. They weren't exactly in the flow of the rotation.
Absolutely not. But speaking of demos, Melted going for the bumps there. Looked like he caught a piece of D-Sniper and allowed Slurpee to knock that in.
Seriously,
Definitely
Zero.
made him jump early.
I was just gonna say this totally looks like we scripted every game. this is not planned. We swear.
Gotta follow the script.
Oh, and yet another physical play. D-Sniper going for a demo that wouldn't have even really mattered and possibly took him out of position here. His team falls back on defense. A hard back pass from Slurpee ends up going to Melted.
Yep, that was a risky back pass right there.
Definitely was. Shows a lot of trust in your teammates when you do back passes like that. Definitely not something I would try in solo standard. D-Sniper hitting a clear here off the backboard, and he's there to follow it up for a possible shot. Prine pops it up, and a double commit from Orange. Slurpee and Melted both in the air. Ames now playing it off the wall. Gets challenged, Melted to the corner. D-Sniper hitting it back in towards center, and Mako crosses it. Almost hits the far post. Close one. Another demo from D-Sniper. Doesn't seem to help him though here.
They need to score basically now.
They would. They cannot play into zero time here. And speaking of zero, clock hits 0 and Zero Therm's team takes the win in game 2, putting us in yet another series-defining game 3. All right. D-Sniper, this time actually able to rally his troops in chat and hopefully set up a decisive strategy to buck the script here coming up in game 3.
So another game 3 to decide who's the better GM in the All-Star game.
And we do have Nags subbing back in, replacing Prine.
Absolutely. We'll see if that team change makes any difference here for Zero Therm's team. If it certainly didn't seem to help them there.
And as
Blue.
per tradition, we go down 1-0.
Yep. That false sense of security coming back again. Ames able to hit it in off the kickoff and putting Zero Therm's team in a rather familiar position here. Slurpee beating Mako to the ball, but D-Sniper's back, ends up passing it to Ames, who actually misses. Melted trying to interrupt here, probably screwed up his teammate there a little bit as he was going. And ball gets centered, but no blue there to put it in. Melted tries for a pass to Slurpee there, dribbling it. Ends up getting interrupted by D-Sniper. Mako and D-Sniper both going for a ball with a possible open shot. Ames trying for a hard angle there. Ends up getting the pass to Mako. Mako for the shot. I don't know about this Zero. The script seemed pretty clear the past couple times, but it looked like D-Sniper and his team are coming out strong here.
Another goal.
Yeah, another shot. What's going through your head right now, Zero?
There's a lot of game left. I think my boys can pull it out.
All right, let's see if your boys pull it out here. Coming out with another kickoff. And Orange playing it into the blue corner here. Gets interrupted. D-Sniper takes a rather odd angle to it and doesn't really help him too much. Ball gets centered over. Ames hasn't a shot. Plays it off the post. May have been trying for a double touch there, but not able to get to the ball in time. D-Sniper and Slurpee collide head on.
Melted with a great shot.
Able to get to the ball before anyone else. Put the ball in the open net. All right, Zero Therm's team showing the resilience. 3-0 on their scoreboard scare them at all. They're playing for the comeback here, confident in them and their teammates' abilities. Pass here from Mako to Ames does not connect, but they're still able to keep it in the corner for a little bit. Gets crossed all the way to the other side of the field. D-Sniper's trying something there, doesn't quite make it. Mako unable to get the angle for the shot. A little bit of misses, or as I like to call them when I do them, fakes going on here. Melted redirects it just barely outside of his own goal here. That is something we haven't seen in this series so far in the majors, is any own goals, which could be defined as the difference between a challenger minor player and the major teams. Ames playing it off the dribble here. Mako passing back to Ames, did not connect, but bounces over Melted's head, almost gives Blue a shot. D-Sniper still following this ball, ends up getting a demo, which puts his team in pretty good position here for the power play. Melted gets the clear back in, but D-Sniper forces it back in towards their goal, forcing Slurpee to make the save. Now forcing Nags to come out of goal. The sheer volume of shots here from Blue, putting a lot of pressure on, making it hard for Orange to think about offense. All they can really focus on is clearing the ball. Oh, and a miss coming out from a shot from Nags. Almost sets up a goal there. Mako
Good block by Melted.
Melted wins the 50-50, makes it more like a 90-10. And Nags trying to air dribble it out of the corner to clear. Both Slurpee and Melted up for that one. I could have put him in a bad spot, but Melted's able to get the clear out there. Coming off the backboard, Nags is there for the shot. Slurpee is going to try for a hard angle, but ends up not being able to follow through on it. Ames with two people to beat, and he beats both of them. Air dribbling it, tipping it just above the challenge there from both Melted and from Slurpee.
It's not looking too good.
It's not looking too good, but we still have a minute and a half left to play. Slurpee gets a hard shot, unable to hit the redirect from that pass up the center. Playing a dangerous game, crossing all the way across the field. Melted now going over to Nags. Nags playing off the wall with zero boost. That's a pretty brave jump for it there. Didn't pay off for him. Almost ends in a goal from Blue yet again, as D-Sniper's team is just playing super aggressive here, hitting shot after shot towards the Orange backboard.
It's an opportunity for Zero's team.
Shut down.
Denied by Mako.
Shut down Mako. Ames trying to hit a shot off here. Now Mako gets it past. Melted, tries to block it, and no.
D-Sniper with the turtle goal.
Turtle.
Turtle.
I didn't even see that. Good catch there. He was technically upside down when he hit that. Therefore, it is in fact a turtle goal. So he can work on those turtle certified wheels that are equipped right now. Ooh,
The fake kickoff.
kickoff again coming out. Mako's there to interrupt the pass. Open net here from Ames, but he's going to play it up, off the back, try for the double touch. But it ends up being a pass to D-Sniper, who knocks it in for the shot. And Ames ends up getting a playmaker out of that. That's his third assist of the game. All right, so script seems to be falling apart right now.
Yeah, we're going to have a talk with Sniper.
The script.
Yeah.
Script.
He broke script.
Yeah, when Sniper gets back, we're gonna need to talk to him. Can't be breaking script.
D-Sniper plays it down into the ground for a game over. We'll certainly give D-Sniper an interview here after this to see what changes his team's made to come back and buck the trend that Zero Therm's team had set.
Yep, we'll be back in another couple of minutes as we get the premier players on board.
Welcome to the premier all-star event. We have D Snipers against Zero Therm's team, and Zero Therm, I believe, leads 2-1.
Huh?
If I'm not mistaken.
Well, it's not best of threes. It's just
Overall,
sets of threes. So it's
well, you've taken 3 sets over 1.
yeah. Well, it's 5-4 in total game.
In total games.
Okay, Bismarck was shot on an open net. Looks like it was a clutch demo here. Oh, just off the side. It's a tough clear. Good open net. Let's see if D Sniper's team can come back from this. They're going to have to respond quickly. Sponge against Krios in the kickoff. Ball deflects to the right. Bismarck's there to put it into the blue corner. Looks like H is going to go for a clear off the ceiling. Doesn't quite get it. Speed takes it from him. Little miscommunication from the orange team as they bump each other. Johnny looking for the pass to Krios in the center. Takes his time. H with good patience. Bismarck, nice challenge. Orange team's keeping up the pressure here very well. Speedy, nice pass, trying to get it to H, but Bismarck intercepts the pass well. Another 50 coming in over here off the side. Johnny up to it first, dumps it, keeps the pressure again in the blue corner. D-Sniper, what do you think your team needs to do to get the ball out of their own half and get away from this Zero Therm pressure?
Well, other than getting scored on, not a whole lot right now.
That is something good to avoid. Definitely don't want to see that sphere going into that square.
Is that a square?
Yeah, it's 2
a
squares, which is a rectangle. That's what I call it, squared.
Uh-huh.
Bismarck Speedy on the kickoff. Ball gets stumped over to the side, and it looks like Johnny's going to be there first. Jumping off the backboard. H almost with the own goal. No, dips to the side.
That would have been classic D Sniper team, the own goal.
Exactly. They are leading the All-Star night in own goals. I want to make a point on that. They are leading, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw at least one own goal from this premier team.
Yeah, I love the bias in this pick. I should have one of my guys coming here too. That's unfortunate.
The pressure's still on. H is off the ceiling again, looking for a pass out to Speedy. Speedy opts to stay down. Leaves the ball for Sponge. Nice touch from Krios. Krios pops the ball up, looking to drop it. Speedy, a good, nice little clear to the side. Bismarck's doing well in the center. Gives it to Krios up on the wall. Speedy's there to take it off. Krios looking to get the ball back centered. H takes the ball to the left. No one seems to connect on that ball there. Sponge with a little touch, giving Bismarck some trouble. H is to get there first. The ball deflects right into the orange net. What a play.
And just as we were talking about it, my team owned goals. So that happened.
That's what they call karma. I believe, and not the professional player Karma, because she's not here.
She
right
usually doesn't own goal.
now. No. If anything, she puts her own ball in the goal. Bismarck with the pass to Johnny. Johnny's taking his time to pop it up. Over 1, not over 2. Speedy says nay. Krios pops off the backboard. Speedy's trying to get this ball out, but Bismarck.
Oh,
There it is.
There it is.
Classic.
We've seen 2 own goals now. We didn't see any in major.
The level of play has definitely increased here.
Yes.
Oh yeah. The question is this Premier?
Well, we'll find out with D Sniper's team down 2 goals with almost half the game gone. Bismarck takes it slow, can't get it past Sponge, who does get the dunk. Risky clear over the back of the goal. See if Sponge can pass out to Speedy. This is a great pass play here. Speedy with a nice shot right down the center of the goal. And this is some great work coming from the blue team. Just hits that sweet spot right on the corner of the car. And no one from Zero's third team can even get close to that ball. It's like the ball gets dumped into the blue corner. Krios throws it up off the backboard. But Sponge is good to get up to that ball. Speedy with the back pass, but H isn't there. Now it's a 2-on-1 situation. H does well to clear the ball. A big clear. Krios has to touch it to the side. Speedy off the backboard. Sponge is up. Little 50. Bismarck has time to take it into the corner. And no one's there pressing that ball. The blue team opts to sit back. Even down a goal with 1:40 left on the clock. They want to see him get this ball off the backboard. Johnny with a good touch off the side. Krios puts the pressure on. H does get a touch over the backboard. This is going to be a risky play. If they can clear the ball, they do get it out. But it's right down the center of the field. Oh, Krios off the top bar. They've got time. They're looking for the pass play again. Sponge to H. Ball goes up. H looking for Speedy in the center. Doesn't get it. Speedy throws it back up. They were in a 3-on-2 situation. Looked like Sponge had the demo. Got a little work play in the corner here. Johnny, takes it across. Opts not to own goal it. That's good. That's good. He's learning. He's learning not to do that. Oh, but Sponge, as I just say that. Oh, you hate
Oh, no.
And H throwing. Here we go.
There might be a little. Let's take a look at H on this play. Looks for the back pass to Speedy, but there's got to be a miscommunication going on.
Yeah, it's got to be it.
But I think if any team can come back, D-Sniper, I think it's your team. You are notorious for winning game ones.
Yeah, in the All-Star. I like to get to the finals, though, in the actual RSC.
That's just rude.
Yeah, well.
Sponge throws it up. It's okay. It is, the RC is full of
Another? Oh my.
so almost.
I want that hat trick own goal right there.
Hat trick own goal.
Looks like the orange team trying to work it out of the back. Johnny does get the clear to the center. Bismarck is there to get the touch. H can't seem to quite clear this ball as Bismarck's giving him a lot of trouble. Krios hits the ball across the field to Johnny to find him. I'd like to see Johnny go off the ceiling next time. I think that would be the optimal play. We've seen him do it time and time again. Just absolutely punish the team. But this game's going to come to a close. Maybe one more own goal for the fun.
Oh, they tried.
And this is the first time that one of my teams has won the first game.
It's true. Time to reverse the script.
No.
Might be a little editing going on in the script for today, as Zero Therm does take down D-Sniper in the first game. Now let's see, what kind of changes are we looking to see going forward with your team, D-Sniper?
Well, scoring on the other net is a start, followed by, we got a sub coming in here, so we'll see how they play.
Yeah, we got Swoops replacing Sponge.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Zero Therm, what does your team need to do to go forward to clinch a clean 3-0 sweep, which has not been done today? I want to point that out. No team has done a clean 3-0.
Yeah, now that we got game one in the bag, it's pretty much over because we win the next two games. Except for the last series, that didn't count.
You heard it here, folks. 3-0 from 0. Let's see if his team can do it. Ball dips into the back left corner of the blue team. H looks to control the ball. Doesn't quite get it. Krios, good challenge. Speedy's up on the wall. Looking to dump this into the orange half as Johnny has a soft touch. H with great control. Looking for the pass for Swoops in the center. Speedy's behind. Keep the pressure in. Good clear from Bismarck. Back pass as if H needs to get up and challenge his ball. The ball just rolls in front of the base of the blue net and no one's there to put it in. Again, this D-Sniper's team is having a troubled time clearing the ball out. Bismarck tries to sneak it in the bottom left corner and can't quite get it fast enough. A little bumping going on between H and Speedy. Johnny's there to take the shot and gets it in the bottom right corner. Little help from Swoops. That's great pressure by Bismarck to keep the play going. Swoops was just coming back from his rotation. Not able to get back in the net in time to stop the ball from going in. Favor kickoff to the blue team. Speedy throws it up. Krios seems to forget what he's supposed to do, and that's hitting the ball. Krios, nice pass to Johnny. Opting to go for the dribble. See if you go off the ceiling, maybe. No, looking for a drag. He is not the queen of drag tonight. Bismarck up, looking for the touch. Can't quite finish it. Krios pops it back up. This is tough. Johnny puts it high over Swoops. And this orange team is really powerhousing through. The D-Sniper, again, the team needs to clear the ball. They have potential. They have potential to do well when they get those pass plays going. We need to see a lot more of that if they're going to come back from 2 goals with 3 minutes left. And they can do it. H clears it off to Speedy onto the wall. Bismarck's up, opts to fake and leave it for Johnny, and Johnny says, "Good night, H. I'm tucking it top right." H looks stunned, frozen.
That is a tough one to save.
That is a fast shot. Got Krios against Speedy. The ball rolls to H. Bismarck's looking for the dunk. H does well to get to the side. Leaves it for Swoops. Speedy with a nice dunk. Looking for a second. This is good pressure coming from D-Sniper's team. Speedy up on the wall. He's got options across. Can't quite get it. Krios looking to put it in. Swoops takes the ball up the wall. Good challenge by Johnny. H has time. Throws it off the backboard. Fouls it himself. Doesn't. Speedy gets a touch. Bismarck's there to save the ball. What a good shot. Swoops comes in. Just high. H again throws it in. Krios off the wall. What a great save. Great defensive rotations coming from Zero's team. And great pressure coming from D-Snipes. Really just hammering away at the goal. Just trying to put the nail in the coffin, so to speak. That is 1 goal. Speedy takes it slow. Krios punishes it. Johnny, touch to the wall. H is looking for the challenge. Good patience by him on the wall to get the clear to the side. Swoops has time. He takes the low ball driven. Speed is there to punch it. Top left. Oh, just wide. H looking to follow it up. Can't quite get it. And now we're going to see a tough rotation back. It's a good job. Keep the ball stuck in the midfield. Won't quite get to it. Krios dumps the ball in the center. H has time. He's looking for the dribble. He's got Speedy to his left. Can't quite get it as Bismarck clears the ball down the side and Swoops throws it up for Speedy. Johnny's got Krios cherry picking here. He's looking to beat him to the ball. Doesn't quite get it. Bismarck with a touch. Classic. I
believe that was another own goal, right?
I'm not even stunned. That is an own goal coming from Speedy, and he flips the wrong way, and he may have scored more goals tonight on his own than on the opposing orange team.
So if Zero's team wins this, are you guys
He
tied?
clinches it.
Or is it
Nope.
that clinches it? All right.
Yep. Because I'm up 6-4 right now.
Bismarck has time in the center. Throws off the backboard. Speed is there to touch it down to the side for H. Krios lobs the ball up. H. Little double commit from the blue team. That's open. No one's there to finish it for Zero's team. Johnny, time in the corner. Has a heavy touch towards the goal. As Swoops throws it up, Krios puts it in himself. Swoops just clears it out, but no one's there to follow it up. And Krios is able to seize the opportunity and put the ball over the top of Speedy. Off going in the favor of Zero's team. Speedy off the wall. Krios with a nice read right across the goal. H has time on the wall. Johnny reads it well. No one there to follow. Great save by Swoops. Coming across the face of the goal and making a great save down the side. Speedy's off the ceiling. Doesn't quite get the touch. H.
A great back pass.
I think
To set up Bismarck.
I think there was a dust cloud that maybe got some dust in his eye, and he couldn't really see where he was going, but hopefully gets that checked out.
So what do you think went wrong, Sniper?
I'm gonna go the nice route real quick and say it's fine. Exhibition match. Major was fun. Glad to play in it. That's all I can say.
All right, and we do have Sponge subbing back in for H for the last game.
Last game of the All-Star.
And I'm not sure if you have the fans on, but I can hear the fans in the crowd saying they want more. And we're going to get one more coming at you.
So aside from figuring out who the real best GM was this season, Snipe, did you enjoy this All-Star night?
I mean, that had nothing to do with it, but yeah, I enjoyed it.
We don't have an award for the winner of the All-Star GM, so
As you shouldn't.
It's just a pat on the back.
it's a pat on the back, Zero. Yeah.
It's the bragging right.
Yeah, H is the best player in your team.
And I think bragging rights can be said about D Sniper maybe playing a certain team in the semifinals and showing up. Johnny with the ball off the wall.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I don't know, Chuck.
Great touch. Bismarck just centers the ball. H tries to clear it down to Krios, and Swoops takes control. Now, are you sure you don't remember anything? I don't have the bracket pulled up, but we can. I digress. Swoops looking to control the ball and can't quite get it up. H with a nice touch. He's rocking the Venom now. There's definitely some card changes going on from D Sniper's team. Let's see if
Or
I
we
can-
don't have the gameplay showing.
Sorry. I got distracted.
We're looking for the semifinal major game.
Yeah, I'd like to replay that. That's fun.
It was a great series, just a riveting series. It was a nail biter. H is up, looking for the tight corner, cannot quite get it. Sponge looking to keep pressure on. Bismarck takes the touch down the side. Swoops is there to intercept. Great touch by Swoops, but an even better save by Krios. Sponge is up. This is funky. This is some James Brown type bounce. H, great cut. Good turn. Can't quite follow it up. Looking to keep the pressure, and Bismarck just dribbles right between. A little miscommunication. We got a pinch goal going on the other side. Rolls up the wall. Swoops is there to clear the ball out. Gets another touch. Great pass by H. Swoops needs to turn on this. H puts it just high as Johnny rips it over the goal. Bismarck down the center. Swoops back to Sponge. Sponge to H. H keeping control. Can't get the pass out to the teammates he had in the center. Swoops has control. Lobs it up. Johnny to the side. Krios is up there. Sponge to Swoops. Swoops. They'll have to rotate back for that one. Krios dumps the ball into the blue corner. H with a good controlled touch. Sponges up to clear the ball. Swoops looking to follow. Krios with a shot just wide. Sponge with a nice clear. Bismarck is up to throw it up to Johnny. Johnny can't quite get it coming down. Sponge trying to take his time. The ball rolls in front. Johnny. Good touch over. H to the side. H can't quite get another touch. He has time on the ball. 2v1, 2v1. Johnny, good patience to hold his ground at near post. Johnny has time. Krios now has the ball. H with a good interception of that. He now has time to take it out. Questionable car control. Sponge is up. Looking for the double. It's a little high. Krios, good touch wide. If he did not touch that, Swoops was going to be there to put the ball in. Bismarck time on the ball. Throws it up high. Oh, right over Sponge. Did he have enough boost to go up for this ball? Oh, just caught in no man's land. And it looked like he thought someone was back because he did not go to boost up for that ball. See, as Bismarck takes it up the wall, H is there to intercept any play that Bismarck had. Krios dumps the ball into the right corner. H with a good clear to the midfield. Bismarck intercepts. Sponge is up. Sponge touches down, looking to follow it up again himself. He does. Good pressure this game from your team, D Sniper. H almost with a dunk or Rooney. Sponge touches it wide, but no one's there. Swoops was a little too close to him. And Johnny looking for the flare shot. And he gets it.
I believe that was another own goal.
A little bit of an own goal there.
A little bit of help from H. And this wouldn't be a Premier game without,
Without an own goal.
No, 3 for 3. The hat trick is complete. Interesting. Dink. Bismarck, nice read off the ceiling. Johnny sets it up for Krios. Krios, just a little high. Bismarck, off the bar and in. What a great shot. Good team play here. And D Sniper's team looks like just run around with chickens and their heads are cut off. Some technical difficulties. Looks like someone lost connection, but he's back.
That's what happened.
H, good touch to the side. Sponge off the corner. Johnny, good interception off the wall. Swoops, pops it up. H looking to follow, cannot quite get it. We got Krios now on the ball. Good 50-50 coming from Krios. Trying to center, but Swoops intercepts the ball very well. H with an interesting path on the ball. Johnny. Sponge. Interception to the side. Bismarck shot again. Looks like Sponge does a good job to get this wide, but no one's there to follow up on the clear, and Bismarck takes an advantage shot as Swoops is just rotating back to net. Swoops up for the ball. Good touch underneath Johnny, just wide of the goal. H looking for a nice power shot. Does he get it? Bar down. It's in. Great placement from H. Just the only way that was going to go in was a fast, hard-driven ball into that top post. As Bismarck had the goal covered. Bismarck looking to come up for a nice pass. Johnny's pre-jumping. He's up.
Oh.
Let's get the double. Oh, not quite. And that is a clean sweep.
First time, first series, all 3 games go to 0. Well, unfortunately, this went a little later than we thought. I'm sorry for you guys. It's past midnight in the East Coast. So I guess we'll just we'll finish it off here. I'd like to thank Rumble and General Mills for the casting tonight. Thank all you guys for watching. Thanks Sniper and Zero for being here tonight for some extra feedback and insight. Down below, we have a few links that you can check out. We've got our YouTube channel. It has a stream match, or has a playlist of all the stream matches that we had this season if you want to catch up on some of the past games. We have a link to our website. You can check the stats and standings for all the leagues that we had this season. We also have our link to our Discord, where you can find all the most up-to-date information. Sign-ups for Season 2 are now open. GMs will be scouting new players until the draft. That'll happen on May 14th. We will stream that as well. And there will be 2 weeks of preseason, and the first regular season match will start on May 30th. I'd like to thank everyone for a great first season, and hope to see you all for next season. Good night.